What is good, everybody? It is your boy Cal back with another Xenoverse video for you guys. Hey, we are here to kind of piggyback off of last video that I did, and that was in regards to the Frieza Siege event and how just it was a disrespectful slap in the face from Bandai and Dimps, because I mean, one, you still have this trash ass event going on to this day, and then two, you promote it like people actually give a damn about it. Like nobody, and I mean nobody for the most part, cares about that event. Like there were a couple people in the comments, don't get me wrong, that said that they could use some stuff from the event that the event has to offer, but for the most part, the general consensus is that that event is absolute dog shit. So today, what we're going to be doing is kind of talking about events, I guess you could say, in Xenoverse 2, but it's more about the raids, because raids are really the only source of events that we really get in this game. Like, yeah, we got the Frieza Siege event going on right now and things like that, but for the most part, the most consistent form of content that we see in Xenoverse 2 are raids. It's really the only content we get in between DLC, and it's never really any new content at that. Like, usually it's just a bunch of rerun raids and rewards that we've had a bunch of times in the past. The only time that raids are truly interesting anymore at this point in time, in my opinion, is when they offer something like a wig that was really fire, like maybe the Kefla wig or the Akari Broly wig, something along those lines, or maybe a costume that people want, like this Dragon Ball Super Broly outfit, or maybe like the Android 21 lab coat. Those are really the only type of raids that people are interested in, and I guess somewhat look forward to. I don't even know if people would look forward to that. There are some people who do want like certain raids to come back, but I don't even know if looking forward to raids is the right phrase to use, because people really aren't looking forward to the gameplay of it. They just want the damn wig out of it. So again, today we're going to be talking about raids and how to improve these raids at the same time. Because I'm not going to lie, for a game that has this much longevity and this much support from the fan base, the least y'all can do is add in a new raid every now and then in between DLC updates. Like, it's just sad that the only new raid bosses we get are literally when DLCs come out, and then some of the raid bosses with the DLCs don't even really make sense. Like, I'm not gonna lie, last DLC with Pycon being a raid boss, Pycon as a raid boss is just such a lackluster raid in my opinion, because it's already boring enough when the raid bosses are challenging. But then when the raid bosses don't have super armor or anything along those lines, and they're just basically a punching bag for you and everyone else in the lobby, it's very, very boring at that point in time. So again, the first thing we're going to go over is some raid bosses that I would like to see, because obviously with the new raid boss, it's basically a whole brand new raid. So the first character that I'm going to go over and talk about is Hirudegarn, guys. Hirudegarn is a character that is perfect for raids. Like, he is a perfect raid boss in my opinion, because usually, I'm not going to lie, when I think of raids, and when Xenoverse 2 first started, when I thought of raids, I thought of like giant characters or just big characters like maybe a Broly with super armor or something along those lines. So a character like Hirudegarn would be absolutely perfect. He's like a big ass ape version of a bug. Like, he's a great ape version of some big ass giant mosquito or some shit. That would just be perfect for a raid boss in Xenoverse 2. He would work very similar to how the great apes do, and I think that would just be a very, very fun raid, and one that a lot of people would enjoy, just due to the fact that Hirudegarn hasn't had any kind of love at all in such a long time in video games. Like, it's been such a long time since we really seen Hirudegarn in anything. Like, I think last time we saw him was Budokai Tenkaichi series. Now that I'm actually thinking back to it, damn, Hirudegarn hasn't gotten no love and nothing. So that would definitely be a very, very dope raid boss without doubt. The next one I have on the list, guys, is Giant Slug. Giant Slug is another character that is in the game. I mean, technically, at this point in time, they just never gave him his giant form. But they could definitely give him that giant form and make him a raid boss without doubt. It is definitely something that happened in the movies and something that they could put in. And another raid boss that would work very, very similar to how great apes do as well. So that's the second character I have on the list. The next character on the list, I don't really know if I'm saying the name right, but it definitely would make a pretty interesting raid boss in my opinion, and that is Anaglaza. Anaglaza's. You see the picture of him on the screen right now, guys. This dude from Dragon Ball Super, the one that like fused from like the Dr. Science bullshit or whatever they had going on, that's Anaglaza right there, and he definitely would make a fire raid boss in my opinion. Another one that would work just like the great apes would, but at the same time have his own different skill set, all things like that. And obviously a character that's a bit more relevant since Dragon Ball Super ended like 3 years ago. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's crazy. That's sad to think about. Hopefully we get an anime return, like a regular anime, not just the movie. Hopefully we get an anime return sometime after this movie drops. But again, man, that is another character that I would definitely love to see as a raid boss in Xenoverse 2. Now, this last character is really just if he is ever added as DLC, I guess you could say, and that is Giant Bergamo. Bergamo is a character that, again, does go giant, and I think giant characters, for the most part, in my opinion, make better overall raid bosses than just adding in a DLC character like Pycon or some bullshit like that, like I said before. So again, those four guys would definitely be the raid bosses that I personally would like to see come to Xenoverse 2, and along with these new raid bosses, definitely would come some new accessories and hopefully some potential new costumes as well. But the first thing we're going to cover is the accessories. And I'm not going to lie to you, this list should be fairly easy for Bandai and Dimps to actually make happen. Why? Every single item I'm about to discuss is literally in the game. So let's get it started. The first one is Bardock's bandana. Again, already in the game. How hard could it truly be to just apply it to CACs? You already have the I guess, model for the accessory made. You already have it on Bardock. So why not just have it on CACs as well? That is an accessory people have been asking for forever. Like literally since Xenoverse 1, not even Xenoverse 2. Since Xenoverse 1, people have been wanting that Bardock bandana, and we still have not gotten it till this day. So that's the number one that I have up on this list. Number two are the Patora earrings. This is another thing people have asked for since Xenoverse 1. We are in Xenoverse 2, and it's still another thing that is already in the game. Multiple characters are now wearing it at this point in time. You got Vegeta wearing it. You got Fuse Zamasu wearing it. You got Goku Black wearing one. You got Zamasu wearing one. So again, this is something that is in the game. How hard could it be to just apply it to damn CACs? I'm just saying, man. Now, the last one, another item in the damn game, and that is the Time Breaker mask. Now, you could have the full version and a broken version. Really, I wouldn't care. I would like either or, but if we got both, that would definitely be dope as well. But again, something that is in the damn game. I'm not even asking for stuff that has to be made like brand new. Stuff that you guys don't even have the models or whatever you want to call it for. No, this is all stuff that is in your game already. Why can't you make it happen? Because it's all stuff that people have asked for quite some time. I know the Bardock bandana and Patora earrings have literally been asked for since Xenoverse 1. And then the Time Breaker mask, this is something that a lot of people have wanted since they saw it on Bardock. Since they saw it in Xenoverse 2 and saw Bardock have it, they really have wanted it. And we still have not gotten it, which really kind of blows my mind because it's like one of the main storyline items, I guess you could say. Like, we see this mask a lot, and we never have been able to have it for our CAC. So that's definitely another accessory that I had on this list that, again, I would just love to see, and is already in the game, so it should not be hard for them to actually implement for CACs. Now, moving on, guys, the last part of this is the costumes. And again, these costumes, for the most part, are in the game. There's one that is not in the game. The others are. And the first one I'm going to talk about is Hit's outfit. Again, it is already in the damn game. How hard can it be? Convert the shit for CACs, damn it. I'm really getting sick of saying it's already in the game. Because the more I think about it, it's like, damn. Y'all can't even put stuff that the community wants that's already in the game? Like, you already have it made, basically. You just can't give it to us? Like, damn, Bandai? For real? So again, the Hit outfit. People have been asking about it since day one. Literally, day one. People have been asking about the Hit outfit. And we thought we might have a chance at it in literally every single DLC leading up to now. And we have not gotten it yet. So again, the Hit outfit would definitely be one that I would love to see as a raid reward. Next up is the Time Breaker outfit. Another outfit, god damn it. It's in the game. Like, come on, man. Again, I'm tired of saying that. There's too much stuff that is in the game that the community wants that we don't have. Like, I never really thought that we had this much stuff that we wanted, and we want a lot, that is already in the game. Like, I never really thought about it like that before. But it is true. Most of the stuff that is on our most wanted list, like I said, the Bardock bandana, the Patora earrings, the hit outfit, it's already in the game. And they've never given it to us. So why not make it a reward in raids? I'm just saying, it would add so much to the dry periods of time, I guess you could say, between DLCs, because again, that's really the main source of content we get between DLC updates is raids at this point in time. And if the raids actually had some new bosses, first of all, that would be dope. But then you talk about some fire accessories or maybe some potential fire costumes. Those raids alone, I feel, could have people coming back to the game. Like, if people heard about a hit costume being thrown out in a raid along with a new boss and like Harudagon or something like that, you don't think that people would actually come back and play that raid for Xenoverse 2? Not only to experience the new raid boss, but also to experience the hit costume? Come on, again, this is something that I think the community would really love. And like I said, a lot of people would probably come back to the game if these things were implemented in. But sadly, we do deal with Bandai and Dimps. Hopefully they do see this video. Hopefully I'll take some notes from this. Because again, this is stuff that should not be that hard to implement. The raid bosses, okay, I understand. That's a little different. But in terms of the accessories at the very least, if you don't implement new raid bosses, you could at least give us some new rewards in these raids in between the DLCs. Because like I said, these raids are getting so lackluster that they're literally starting to detract players from the game. They're literally making players be like, damn, every new raid or every raid that comes out, there's nothing new or nothing interesting. And this is the only kind of content we get. What the hell am I still supporting this game for? Like, I've literally had people say that in the comments. So again, Bandai, Dimps, if y'all do see this video, take some notes, please. Please consider implementing potentially some new raid bosses, potentially some new accessories and costumes when it's non-DLC time, because again, that's the only time we get new content for raids is during DLC. We need these new raids and new outfits and costumes, accessories, all that for raids in between the damn DLCs to keep people interested in the game. So let me know you guys' thoughts on this down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.